Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode we have been continuing to fight this crusade for Epirus down here, and we're up to 90% and pretty much assured of victory at this point. Not least because we are the only people who have joined, other than the Pope of course. So that should be well in hand. We're also helping out Lombardia against Corsica and Sardinia, and against whatever this revolt is that they have as well over Crown Authority. So we may not actually need to help here because Al-Andalus is arriving with tens of thousands of men. But, you know, Corsica and Sardinia is pretty strong, so we will help out. We're just sieging the revolt capital here, so we'll probably just keep doing that for now. Somebody died, okay. And the Queen of Saxon is banishing people. This Duke of Kent, a vassal of my vassal king here, has usurped that duchy title, okay. Really would like to get rid of that land at some point. I guess we can probably then, at this point, we can't actually see the sub-vassals under the king, but I imagine the Duke here just has the land in Kent. He certainly has those two counties at least, yeah. So if we can retract his vassalage from the king, we can just grant him independence. But we'll wait to do that later, we're involved in too much other stuff at the moment. So this is a pretty sizable battle here, and it doesn't look too good for Lombardia. And Finland and England. But maybe if this Andalusian army gets here in time, they can turn it around. See, there are some troops arriving on the 2nd of December. Unfortunately, I think the other ones are going to a different county. They should be able to win a follow-up battle there, though. Meanwhile, over here, our sieges are continuing just fine. I don't think that Bulgaria even has a large enough army to challenge us here, so nothing we need to worry about. You have converted a county, good. We'll fill our ambition again. Let's see. We have a county over here that needs converting. We could try to become a formidable fighter at this point if we wanted. How old is our son right now? Yeah, I think we'll probably just keep taking the safer ambition. Okay, so Lombardia and Al-Andalus are indeed taking care of business. This is a defensive war over this guy's claim on Abruzzo. Here, okay. So it was just over one county, but that's fine. It would be nice if Lombardia would declare war for this, which they have de jure claims on. Ooh, and there is our victory in the Crusade, okay. We usurp the title Despot of Epirus from the Patriarch. This dialogue generally does not work, so we'll probably just keep it for ourselves. Successful crusade for Epirus, God has granted Kaiser Dietwin of the Holy Roman Empire victory in the crusade for Epirus against the Ecumenical Patriarch. The Pope has called for a month of celebration across the whole Christian world. Praise God. Okay then, so we have this much of the kingdom. Let's see what the de jure extent is. So quite a bit more that we will be able to conquer. And we will do so before granting it independence. For now, I think we'll just go ahead and grant it to a family member. I guess we could probably choose our brother. He's our heir at the moment, but he most likely won't remain our heir. We're not too likely to die anytime soon. Let's see if we have any other dynasty members around. Let's see. Looks like a lot of our family members are dead. Let's see, do you have any children around? Queen Mother of Hungary? King of Lombardia? Okay. We'll just grant it to our brother, I think. Let's actually see if we can switch our vote at this point. Maybe people will be willing to vote for Folkmar. And since we're going to be keeping the king down here as our vassal anyway, it doesn't really matter too much if we grant it to our brother now, because we'll still be able to keep him as our heir. So I think we have to go and grant him a county first. We're down into cities and bishoprics. Let's give him the county of... Really? No county titles? It's all cities and bishoprics here? All of these counties are in our domain. Is there a reason we can't grant these? Okay, I'm gonna give him the city of Athens, maybe. Or we'll give him a barony first. In here. And we can't give out any higher titles. Okay, hang on, let's unpause for a minute and see if something needs to update or something. Nope, why can I not grant these counties? I do hold them. Right. Corinthos, yeah. Demetrius. Is it just that I can't grant them to him specifically? I wanted to grant them to our son the prince here? Yeah, we have them available here. That's weird. And they're just not in here. Okay, well I guess we'll just let him have his barony. I'm going to go ahead and search my realm for people of my dynasty that I can give it to. And they do have to be of a great house, and we'll sort by dynasty and look for our own. I'm sure there are plenty of distant relations around that we can give it to. See if we can find somebody with decent traits, maybe. A tall character, he'll do quite well actually. He's lustful, he shouldn't have trouble finding, or trouble making heirs. Or there's a quick character, actually, maybe he's better. Though he has a claim on my empire, so maybe not. Okay, we can grant him the counties. I wonder if it's something to do with the fact that our brother is our heir currently, that we can't grant him other stuff. That might make sense. We'll grant him this. Then we should be able to grant him the kingdom title, include lower titles, and he'll get everything. So he has all of this land now. He'll presumably give those out as he sees fit. And he also inherited my brother as a vassal, which is fine by me. I guess we'll just disband these troops down here now. Okay, our son Prince Conrad lacks a guardian. We're pretty unlikely to play as him, I think, so we can just use him for opinion with somebody. Our vassal queen, perhaps. And let's keep an eye on what is going on in Lombardia. Things seem to be pretty well in hand. It looks like the Corsican army has pretty much been destroyed. Some of our upgrades are finishing, including our huge center of trade. People do not seem inclined to vote for our son. This is kind of understandable since he's only 8. Maybe now that he's a better swordsman, he'll be a more attractive choice. You have again converted a county, great. Our new Despot of Epirus is revoking stuff. Oh, did he revoke that barony from my brother? He didn't actually check what title that was, no. He still has it. So he must have revoked it from somebody who he just granted it to. Or maybe, no, he probably just inherited some vassals that I didn't notice before. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we can't declare any more wars yet while we still have our troops raised here, but we have a truce with Gallic Volhine, but not with Livonia. So we'll be able to declare up there. Of course, they only have one county left. Can we usurp this kingdom title yet? No, that is the one county they have. Yeah, we're going to have to take that before usurping. Ooh, we also have an army raised here. Let's get rid of that. This guy, Duke of Epirus, is currently revolting against his liege in Crimea, I think. Okay. But he is de jure part of our new kingdom, so we should be able to declare on him as soon as we have lower troops and vassalize him. Actually, he's not independent. It would have to be his liege. Bargic the Devil. Well, we'll look at that when we're finished with our involvement in Lombardia. Okay, creating duchy titles. He has got himself married. He chose an ugly wife. We should also retake the ambition here and move our Chancellor. I'm assuming that this land is all Orthodox down here, so he'll have plenty of work to do. And by Chancellor, I of course mean Chaplain. An opportunity has arisen in your plan to rid yourself of the Grand Duchess. We have been contacted by a secret guild of highly trained professional killers. They are master infiltrators dressing all in black, and they are offering to solve your problems. How shall we proceed, my lord? You can hire 1 for 300 gold, hire 3 for 900 gold. Or we should wait. Well, what is the point of having a ridiculous income and huge piles of gold if you don't spend ridiculous amounts on hiring mysterious killers? The Assassin's Knife failed to find the Grand Duchess. The instigators of the plot were not revealed. Okay. Do we not get 3 attempts because we hired 3 of them? Okay, Crimea's war is over, that's fine. We'll just have to declare war on Crimea themselves. They are actually pretty powerful. I'm sure we could take them. 70,000 is pretty significant. And I guess if we want to, we could start declaring more holy wars down here for example, the Kingdom of Thessalonica and or Rome. I think at least expanding into Thessalonica sounds like a good idea. We'll be taking the rest of Epirus first, though. A Jewish exile fleeing persecution elsewhere in Europe has showed up at your court. His time spent abroad has gifted him with many connections, and by all accounts he's an able diplomat. He should make a fine chancellor. Sure. I accept. Reasonable character. Okay, our king is definitely very happy now. I guess we could work on improving France's opinion. That might be a good idea. Especially if we might want to retract some vassalages from him at some point. Timurids converting people again. Okay, France's opinion improved. How's their war going? In the invasion of Mesopotamia, 60% in favor of the Timurids, okay. So they will probably be winning that. Not unexpectedly. And what is going on here? There is a weirdly named kingdom of Portugal, or Portugal. He's Andalusian, okay. So another Sardinian army getting destroyed there. Papyrus creating more duchy titles. The feuding between Duke Albrecht and King Vaclav. The Blessed has reached your court and can no longer be ignored, okay. I guess we can side with the king, probably. Actually, we've been improving the king's opinion for a while, so he probably doesn't mind if we annoy him a bit. Plus 210, yeah. So we'll support the duke, who actually isn't totally pleased with me. Okay, we've gained some extra stewardship. To finish the siege here, and I think maybe when we finish this siege we'll just retreat our troops and disband them so that we can declare some wars, since I think we've helped out enough. Seems like Lombardia and friends have it well in hand at this point. Patience is a virtue, but sometimes it gets on my nerves. My son Folkmar never loses his temper, always waiting patiently for a chance to retaliate. Okay, patience is good. People still aren't voting for him. And you have converted a county down here in Greece. King of Aquitaine has usurped a title, okay. Not sure that we care about that. Our ward was caught playing around with the court musicians' instruments, making loud noises and disturbing the peace. They're rocking and rolling all over the place, one of your servants complained. What should we do with them? You approach your ward and say, we don't mind it much, just do it elsewhere so as not to bother others. We'll lose a little prestige and he'll like us. Or we can warn him against this demonic rocking and rolling. Let's tell him to do it somewhere where he's not bothering people, that's fine. I guess this is because he has a melodious voice. This guy doesn't look like a heretic to me. And our wife is pregnant again, okay. Wow. Quick work, another province converted. Folkmar getting better at swordsmanship. And we'll disband our troops. So we should be able to declare some wars now. It will probably declare on Crimea, I guess, and maybe simultaneously a war up here if we can... Actually, it would be against Lithuania. If we can actually do that, there seems to be some wars going on. Anyway, we'll have a look at it next time, because we are just about out of time for now. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.